Having to pay more rent can come as a shock, but depending on where you live, there are different rules to protect you from unexpected rent increases. In England or Wales, if you live in social housing, your rent can be increased every year, but the government sets a maximum limit or cap. Your landlord should also give you 4 weeks' notice of any increases if you're a secure tenant. If you're a private tenant, the rules will depend on the type of tenancy you have. If it's an assured short-hold tenancy that rolls on a week-by-week or month-by-month basis, your landlord cannot normally increase the rent by more than once a year without your agreement. You must also be given at least 1 month's notice if you pay rent weekly or monthly. If you have a yearly tenancy, they must give you 6 months' notice. In Scotland, if you live in social housing, your rent can usually only be increased once per year. Your landlord must consult you before putting the rent up and should give you at least 4 weeks' notice. Like in England and Wales, if you have a private residential tenancy, it's a bit more complicated. With most private residential tenancies, your landlord can increase the rent at any time during the first year of your tenancy. After that, they can only increase the rent once a year, and they must give you at least 3 months' notice. For an assured or short assured tenancy, your landlord has to follow any rules about your increases that are already in your tenancy agreement. With a regulated tenancy, your rent can only be increased once you've agreed in writing. If you think your rent has been increased unfairly or illegally, do not stop paying your rent. This could lead to you being evicted. Call our free helpline to arrange to speak to an advisor.